Welcome to tutorialsinhand.com. In this video tutorial, we will see how we can declare an infinite loop in Java. In this, the first one that we are going to see is the for loop. So this is how we are going to declare our for loop, and within the body of the for loop, we are going to print a statement that is infinite loop in Java. This is how we are going to write the for loop which will enter into infinite loop. This statement is going to be printed for infinite times. What you have to do is, if you don't write anything within it, just give two semicolons that we have given over here. Generally what you do is you write int I is equals to 0, and in the second one you write I less than some condition, and then in the third one you write I plus plus. But here we are not giving any input at this place. Just give this two semicolons and then you will enter an infinite loop. For example, if we run this, on the right side you will see that it start printing infinite times. You see it is still printing infinite loop in Java. So this statement is still getting printed, and this will go on until the memory out of error message is shown. So we are not going to stop till that time because it may take a while, some 3 to 4 minutes or even more than that. I am going to stop this from here. You see terminate. I am terminating this so that it stops printing. So this is one way in which you can enter an infinite loop in Java. Now we are going to see how we can enter an infinite loop using while. Generally when we write anything in while, like condition, suppose we have declared something over here, int I is equals to 0, and then we check the condition that I is less than 5. So this is the condition which gets checked in the while, right? Like for the first time 0 less than 5. If it is 0 less than 5, then what will happen? It will return true, and then if it is true, the body of while will get executed, and if it is false, then the body of while does not get executed. This is how internally the logic works. So what you can do is, if you write while true and then if you print the same statement infinite loop in Java, then what is happening is this while will always be true, and if it is always true, it will go on executing this till infinity, because it is not going to be false at any particular point of time. So if you save this and execute this again, suppose I am removing this all and I have removed all the instances of running it. Now I will run it again, and you will see that again an infinite loop will start. And the reason behind that is while condition is always true and it remains true till the memory out of error condition is reached. And this is one of the helpful ways in which you will write a menu driven program, because menus must keep on appearing again and again, but there is a little check so that it stops for certain period of time and it does not go on printing like this. Like it is something, you see, it is a weird way of printing, right? Because if it keeps on printing, it will be something like what is happening. So in menu driven program, it stops for user to enter his choice, but this while true is used over there as well. So we will check menu driven program. The description is still there in the video description section. You can get it from there. For now you should understand that if you are writing while true, then this will enter an infinite loop. Now I stop it again, because if I don't stop, it will keep on printing this. Now suppose if I don't want to use while. Now while using while loop, when you are logically writing this code, this is something important, because this is the most common mistake that new budding Java programmers make. So you should have this in mind. Suppose you want to print numbers from 1 to 5 or 0 to 5, or you may say 0 to 4, and you have given condition I less than 5. So this will print the numbers from 0 to 4, right? Now what do you think? Will it really print 0 to 4, or it will print something else? Try to make a guess. I will give you few seconds and then I will run this and show you the output and explain you why this exactly happens. Now I am going to run it. See, it is again entered into an infinite loop, and I want you to make an exact guess why this is happening, why this while loop is iterating again and again without any stop. If you haven't got it till now, so let me explain you what is the reason behind it. Here what you have done is you have declared int I is equals to 0, right? Now in the first iteration what will happen is 0 less than 5 will be checked, and 0 less than 5 when checked will result in true because 0 is definitely less than 5, and it enters this loop, and you will see the first statement will get printed in finite loop in Java. Now let's move back to the condition again. Now it was 0 less than 5, right? But in the second iteration, what is the value of I? The value of I is still 0. So in the second iteration also it will check 0 less than 5 and print, and in the third iteration also it will check 0 less than 5 and which will turn out to be true, and it will keep on printing this infinite loop statement again and again. Why? Because you have not increased the value of I during the iteration, and that is why the value of I always remains 0, and thus when condition is checked it always returns true, and thus you enter an infinite loop. So if you want to exit this situation, what you should do is you should always increment the value of I within the loop. I am not saying you should always write I plus plus, you can also write plus plus I, or you can write I is equals to I plus 1, I plus 2, or whatever you want to write, but you should increment this value so that in the next iteration what will happen is the value of I will be incremented from 0 to something which or by how much you have incremented this value. For this one, I plus plus means it will increment by 1 in the next iteration, and in the next iteration after it was 0 in the first, in the next iteration it will become 1 less than 5, and in the next iteration it will become 2 less than 5, and it will keep on executing till 5 less than 5 is reached, and your loop will end at that particular point of time. Let me show you the execution again so that you should see that this time how many times it will print. It will print only 5 times because first iteration will be 0, the value of I is 0, in the next iteration the value of I will be 1, in the third iteration the value of I will be 2, in the fourth iteration the value of I will be 3, in the fifth iteration the value of I will be 4, and in the sixth iteration the value of I will be 5, and 5 less than 5 will not hold true, so only infinite loop is printed 5 times. So this is where you see the infinite loop is getting printed 5 times. Now if you wanted to see how it is working, you can print the value of I as well. So now let me execute this and you will see in which iteration this was printed, for which iteration. For the first iteration the value this is printed, for the second iteration the value this is printed, for third iteration this one, for fourth, and for fifth iteration this one is printed, and once the fifth iteration is printed the value of I was 4 in fifth iteration, so 4 less than 5 was true, so this got printed, and in the next iteration the value became 5 less than 5, and this time 5 less than 5 will result in false, and thus this loop ends. Similarly you can write the same thing for do while. If you write a do while something like this, suppose you write do, and then you must be aware about how do while is written, right? You need to give this semicolon at the end in do while. Now again if I comment this one, I am not incrementing the value of I. Now what will happen is int I is equals to 0 is declared. In this case also what is happening is the value of I always remains 0, and thus this do while loop will keep on executing till infinity. You see it again entered the infinite loop because we have commented out this I plus plus, and this I plus plus statement is not in our game, is not functional in this code, and that is why the value of I is never getting incremented, and this 0 less than 5 always results in true, and thus the loop keep on executing. As you see on the right side the value is getting printed and printed without any stop. Now let me stop this one and now uncomment this. So once you uncomment this you will see that you have stopped this do while to enter into an infinite loop, and this time it will print the value for certain times only, and this is where the value is getting printed for 5 times this time. I hope now you have understood when your code can enter into an infinite loop and what you should have in your mind to make sure that the code does not enter the infinite loop. You should always increment the value of the check variable so that it keeps on increasing in every iteration, and once this condition is not satisfied, the value should stop getting printed and you should never enter an infinite loop. Hope you have understood what I wanted to teach you in this video tutorial. Please like and subscribe our channel to help us motivate.